important groups. The heroes who save them, and the attorneys who clean up their collateral damage. But only one can be both. This is her story. Dun dun.
As a virgin. Look out!
Who is the person who sang and danced the most on set? Sang the most, Ginger Gonzaga. Danced the most, She-Hulk.
Lawyer show. She-Hulk's a legal comedy like we've never done before.
All rise.
Change back now! And ma'am!
Possibly been doing a Hulk Cousins holiday special. I, for one, think it would be really fun to see the Hulk celebrate the holidays. I would love to do that. I'd love to see, you know, like what their Christmas tree looks like, how big it is. I don't want to work with Mark Ruffalo ever again. Sorry. Dialectical behavioral bullshit! What was it like recording the scenes that break the fourth wall? It was awesome. Sorry.
For the record, I really didn't want to do this.
One thing was I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
Yes.
And I'd love to hear, is there like another Marvel villain who you think it'd be fun to have to go to bat for? It's also feel like
cool. Yeah. I mean, I feel like Wanda has had some tough times.
yeah.
And I feel like that's a nuanced defense that would have to be placed for her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Inhibitor. Trying to get away from me. I'm bleeding. Get away.
Scene, both talking to the audience.
Yeah, here's like a very meta thing. Deadpool is from Regina, Saskatchewan. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he?
Yes.
Which is where I am from. So like this is a meant to be situation. I think we should both be in Regina, but I'm Tat in Regina and Deadpool is Deadpool, but then it's Ryan Reynolds and it's She-Hulk and we get really freaky with it.
Oh, I am all in for this. Someone get Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick on the phone and write that scene right now.
Yeah, they want to know who's that girl. I'm ready to give my closing argument now. But the point was to prevent me from turning into a Hulk.
These transformations are triggered by distressed emotional states, so we need to know the exact threshold that causes it for you. Right then, let's try this.
Bruce! You normally use this chamber for, you psychopath!
Oh, girl, what happened to you?
Who did this to you?
Are you okay?
Okay, no judgments, but whoever did this to you does not care about you.
You do not need him.
Or her.
Or them. But you do need shoes, because this is a public bathroom.
Right.
Got some here. Take these right here.
Yes, and then let's put this on.
Oh, thank you, but I just need to get cleaned up. I don't need you to put makeup on me.
Yes, you do.
Do you have anywhere to go?
I have to call my cousin to get me. Can I borrow somebody's phone?
Oh, sure. There you go.
End up naming you.
She-Hulk. She-Hulk.
She-Hulk?
She-Hulk? That's got a nice ring to it.
That name better not stick.
She-Hulk is
I mean, when Mark and I were in those mocap suits, it by all accounts should have been a nightmare because it's like a lot of technical stuff. But it really just felt like we were two kids in pajamas who were getting to like play around and pretend to be Hulks, which is kind of the dream.
Phase 4 was all about introducing new characters, showing the new predicaments that characters were in, introducing new environments, and everything about this show, tonally especially, is new.
Being a Hulk asks for balance.
I have had the time of my life doing this because Titania was always one of my favorite characters from all of the comics.
I play Mallory Book, and you need to know that she has never lost a case, and she doesn't plan to start now.
I am playing Madison with a Y and 2 N's. Figure it out. Actually, you couldn't. It's very complicated, and you might need.
It's easy.
Little punk!
I'm a nerd for this stuff. There are a couple times where I hope that the fans see themselves in Pug because he is a super fan. So Pug, I think, is maybe a cool little lens for fans to watch through because he's going to make sure to give the reactions when certain people show up. Pug will let you know that he's hyped.
I had a stunt team that was built by Marvel around me that looked after me and helped me and supported me and made me realize I could do so much more than I thought I could.
It is something different. Ever since, the John Byrne and the Dan Slott comics, it's like, boy, if we ever made television, wouldn't it be fun to do a legal comedy with She-Hulk? And now here we are on a big purple carpet.
Our bodies metabolize alcohol at an incredibly fast rate, which means that we can drink so much and not get drunk. All buzz, no barf.
That's good.
It's a version of these characters you never see, and it's goofy and it's funny, and Tatiana's amazing.
Jess had written such a bizarre, oddball character in Jen, and I just really related to her, and also had so many questions about her. So it just really comes down to the script.
I mean, it really was the John Byrne run that made me fall in love with her in the first place, just because it was so fun and lighthearted and irreverent. And I love that she broke the fourth wall. I love that she was aware that she was in a comic and that she had opinions about it, and she would argue with Byrne, she would argue with Renee the editor.
It's really a story about the duality of human nature, and even though her version is very extreme in that she turns into a 6'7" giant green lady, everybody has that duality, and we needed an actress like Tatiana to explore that.
Jamila, who's next to me, is so funny, and I feel like one of the most antagonizing villains we've ever had in the MCU. She's just relentless and will stop at nothing to get what she wants.
Titania, she's the messiest in the MCU.
This is so completely different from anything we've done so far. I'm really excited to share it with the fans. I'm excited about all our superpower females.
What's fun is the types of Marvel characters that come to her for legal advice.
No judge is going to take this seriously unless we do things by the book.
the Book of Ashanti.
No, the Book of American laws.
The director, the producer, the writer, it's everywhere you looked, you found people that were not only powerful women, but also people that were not in any way intimidated by powerful women.
It's a law show, like Ally McBeal or The Practice, and then it breaks all those rules.
The fun of the show is to combine this legal world and all of the possibilities around superhero weirdness.
Call my lawyer.
Tatiana just made such an incredible set for everyone. Mark's the coolest, Kat's the coolest, Anu's the coolest, Jessica's the coolest. I mean, truly, it's just like a murder's row of the kindest, coolest people that you get to work with. It was so amazing.
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
We're really pushing boundaries. Other shows haven't before.
Case closed.
Dun dun.